In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to value some old vintage toys and some newer items that we're packing up to take to the toy museum. Hopefully pretty soon we'll have everything packed up and we can get that museum open. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Well, let's start valuing some of these toys. First, we have these really unique dolls called Heavenly Creatures. They're from 1979. And this first one we have is Heavenly Hippo, and she's worth about $70. And then we have the next one called Cowbell, and she's also worth $70. And then we have Princess Pig, also worth $70. And then the fourth and final one to the series was the horse one, and she's called Miss Giddy Up, and you guessed it, she's worth $70. Now next we have these vintage holiday decorations, a black cat and a witch, and they're both worth $30 now. These were like from the 70s and very popular back then, and now they're super collectible. I have two of the pumpkins, and they're each worth $25, so that's another $50 we can add. And then we had this set of a little boy and a little girl praying, and they're worth $35 for this set. We have Frosty the Snowman. He's worth about $30. And then we have Santa Claus. He's worth $30. And then we have another set of the praying kids worth $35. And then we have the reindeer, who's also worth $30. I have this really cool lamp I got at a craft show. It's made out of like a plastic, but it's really cool, and it's worth at least $30. On top of my video games, I put all the large stuffed animals like the snakes and caterpillars and some of the small ones. This little pink snake's worth about $8. And we have the sequin snake, he's worth about $12. And then we have a little Valentine pink snake, he's worth about $8. I don't know where I'm going to put all these in the toy museum. I don't want to scare kids. They're plush animals, but they're still a little scary. The cobra, this is not a cobra, that's a rattlesnake. He's worth about $10. And then this vintage snake from the 70s, he's worth about $15. Then we've got this giant lizard, and he's worth about $20. This little Mardi Gras snake worth about $5. And then we have this little baby octopus toy, and it's worth about $15. Got this cool snail that's worth $15. And this little bitty caterpillar worth about $5. And then let's move on to some collectible stuff. We have the little Nestle Quick plush rabbit worth about $15. I took him out of the package for the video. Have this little goldfish container for snacks worth about $15. And we have this little battleship plush worth about $4. And then we have these Pringle cans. They're actually dog toys, but they're worth about $12 each. And then we have this yellow Zuru Rainbow Corn Sparkle Heart plush worth $8, and a little Live Pets guinea pig worth $15. And we have this little Teddy Grahams bear worth about $10. And then from FAO Schwartz, we have a Dreamy Koala Bear worth $15, and the Keebler African American Elf worth $20. And then we have these little LOL dolls. They're worth about $4 each. I keep finding these everywhere in the house. I keep packing them up for the toy museum. And then we have this really cool vintage tin plate, and it's worth about $15. And then we have those really large stuffed animals from on top of the video games. We have a caterpillar. We actually have 3 giant caterpillars. They're like over 6 feet tall, and the snakes, and they're all worth $40 each. So that's about another $200 I get to add to the overall grand total. These things are massive. That's everything I have for this video. So now let's see what it's all worth. Well, in our previous 330 videos of value of my toy collection, our collection was worth $845,197. Now, when we add this video of all of our new and vintage toys, we can add another $1,066 to that overall grand total. So what that means is for episode 331 of Value in My Toy Collection, our overall grand total is $846,263. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I've just been collecting toys all my life, going to yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores, toy stores, and looking online. And it's just accumulated to this big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. I like to see what all I have and what it's worth, and it's just been buried on shelves for so long. And I also put all the toys online on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, we will see you then.